I want you to know that what you buy here will shock you. I've never believed in ghosts. As real estate agent, I seen my fair share of abandoned houses, and they were just empty structures waiting for the new family to breathe life into them. But the house, on the extreme opposite, was different. It loomed over the surrounding buildings like a dark moonlight. It was a sickly shade of gray that seemed to absorb the light around it. I'd received a call from a client asking me to meet him at the house. He was interested in buying it, but something about that place had given him the creeps. As I approached the house, I felt a shiver run down my spine. The front door was covered in cobwebs, and the windows were boarded up. But I could sense that I was being watched but it's when I opened the door, I must confess, it creaked lovely, echoing through the empty halls, bro. You need to understand that the egg inside was still with dust, and I could smell the stench of decay. I fumbled for my flashlight and turned it on, casting a weak beam of light into the darkness. The house was huge, no doubt, the roof stretching out in every direction, bro. I began to sprawl, my footstep echoing off the walls. Every step seemed to stir up more dust, making me cough and jerk. As I walked, I noticed that the walls were covered in strange symbols, acting as a plaster of a hand I'd seen almost daily gray. I had a noise, a faint scratching sound that seemed to be coming from the basement. I hesitated for a moment, wondering if I should investigate. But my curiosity got the better of me. I made my way down the stairs, my hat down in my chest. The basement was dark, the air thick with the stench of rot. I shone my flashlight around, casting shadow on the walls, and that's when I saw it. A door hidden behind a pile of rubble. The scratcher sound was coming from the other side. I felt a chill run down my spine. What was making that noise? I asked. But my feet seemed rooted to the spot. Suddenly the scratcher stopped and the silence was oppressive. I turned to leave. I turned to leave, but it was still late. I had a noise of footsteps, heavy and deliberate, coming from the stairs. Someone or something was coming for me. Ravenswood, a town shrouded in mystery, where the sun dipped into the horizon. I'm painting the sky with a bloody hood. The house on Elm Street stood as a testament to the town's dark past, a reminder of the horrors that lurked into the shadow, and I was about to face them head on. As I stood there, frozen in fear, I realized that I was not alone. The house was waiting to leave. It was pulsating with an otherworldly energy. I was trapped and there was no escape. The footsteps grew louder, echoing through the basement like thunder. I tried to move, but my legs were frozen in fear. The flashlight trembled in my hand, casting white shadows on the walls. Suddenly the footsteps stopped. The silence was oppressive, heavy with anticipation. I had my breath, waiting for whatever was coming to claim me. A low, raspy voice whispered my name, Emily. It was a voice I'd never heard before, but it seemed to know me. I felt the chill run down my spine as the voice spoke again, welcome home. The door behind the rubble began to shake. The scratcher sound returning with a vengeance. The voice grew louder, more urgent. You shouldn't have come here. You shouldn't have disturbed the peace. I tried to scream, but my voice was trapped in my throat. The door burst open and a figure emerged from the darkness. It was a woman, her eyes black as coal, her skin gray and decaying. She moved towards me, her arms outstretched. I tried to back away, but my feet were stuck on the spot. The woman's face twisted into a grotesque smile, her lips pulling back to reveal sharp yellow teeth. Welcome to Ravenswood, Emily. Her breath cold and rank. You were just in time for the show. As she reached out to grab me, I felt a surge of adrenaline. I yanked my feet free and stumbled backward, tripping over my own feet. I fell hard under the concrete floor, my head hitting the ground with a sickening crunch. As I lay there, dazed and disoriented, I had a woman's laughter echoing through the basement. It was a sound that would haunt me for the rest of my life. And I woke up to the sound of sirens blaring outside. My head was pounding and my body ached all over. I was lying on the cold, hot floor of the basement, but the darkness was gone, replaced by the harsh glare of emergency light. As I sat up, I saw police officers and paramedics rushing around me. They helped me to my feet, asking me if I was okay. I stumbled, trying to make sense of what had happened. The woman, the house, the strange symbols, it all came flooding back. I tried to speak, but my voice was hoarse. One of the officers approached me, a concerned look on his face. "Emily, can you tell me what happened? We got a call about a disturbance at this address. Did someone attack you?" I shook my head, trying to clear the cupboards. I was exploring the house. I saw a woman. She was a ghost. The officer nodded, his expression skeptical. "Okay, Emily, let's get you to the hospital. Get you checked out." As it led me away, I caught a glimpse of the house. The symbols on the walls were gone, and the door was closed, as if nothing had happened. But I knew what I had seen. The next day, I went back to the house, determined to uncover the secret. The police had sealed it off, but I managed to sneak in. In the basement, I found a hidden room filled with old newspapers and photographs. The woman's face stared back at me, her eyes black as coal. The caption read, "Local woman dies in a house fire, 1950. I realized that I was not the first person to experience the house horrors. The woman had been trapped, her spirit seeking help, seeking revenge. And as I left the house, I felt a chill run down my spine. The house on M Street was not just a haunted house. It was a warning, a reminder that some secrets were better left unspoken. I never went back to Ravenswood, but sometimes on quiet nights, I still hear the whispers. "Welcome home, Emily."